having. And I think part of the problem with what we're doing is I'm trying to build something that's never been built before and do something that's never been done before. Not entirely, obviously. And I've borrowed many, many things and continue to borrow many things from the many great athletes, known and unknown, in mixed martial arts and in the root sports. But sometimes you're getting out there and you're letting something fly, and you really don't know. It's never been tested the way that you're testing it in the ring. And I think that has some great strengths, but it has some pretty significant weaknesses. And a good friend of mine, a guy named Josh Kress, said one time, and this really resonated, was, you have a very, very strong asset of being esoteric, but sometimes new esoteric ideas have new and esoteric problems that you're not going to be aware of. And then on top of that, if you're not as familiar, if people aren't familiar with you, that's one thing. But if you're not familiar with the fundamental things that they're doing, then they're just as esoteric to you as you are to them. And that made me sit down and reevaluate my entire life, if I'm honest. And anyway, long and short of it was, that it caused, I think when you win, obviously you learn lessons and there's things there to take away. But when you lose, the lessons are there, but you also get smacked in the face with, a dose of reality that's hard to ignore. And that started with, I think everything that I'm doing is wrong. Maybe all of my approach that I've been taking so far has been backwards, it's been flawed, it's been seriously flawed in a really fundamental way. And maybe I need to reevaluate and reassess everything if I want to be able to go forward. And that was a necessary, I won't call it fun, but that was a necessary process that I'm continuing to be involved in.